I have always enjoyed painting mountains. I have a great affinity for the mountains, even though I grew up on the prairie. But I grew up in Lethbridge, which on a farm there where we could see the Rocky Mountains displayed along the western horizon, and we'd spend a lot of time in Waterton, and we still do go there a lot. So I think we're quite lucky to live in Calgary, where we have good access to the mountains and in all the seasons. I think mountains present an interesting problem sometimes for the landscape painter, in that they are subjects that are so vast and so changeable, and depending on the light and the season and all these things, they can appear differently all the time. And but that's not really a problem. I think that's a great advantage, because you can return to the same place many, many times and it always looks different. And I think mountains are generally inspiring. They are, I think when you grow up in an area where you have access to the mountains like we do, it's we don't really realize what a precious resource it is, and we can begin to understand why people would come from all over the world to see these wonders. And I think the only problem I really have with dealing with it in an artistic way is that sometimes if you ever stop to compare the work of art to the actual mountains, it seems kind of like a feeble effort. But don't try to do that very often. I think we see the artwork as a reminder of something that is a beautiful creation, and that inspires myself and many, many other artists that love to be here where we can paint the mountains.